What's up guys? So Insta360 is launching a brand new action camera on June 27th. And the biggest and most obvious hint is tiny revolution. And you can see a small device behind the thumb, which we can see the top of, and it looks like, quite possibly, the Insta360 Go 3. I'm actually very positive. I got a very strong vibe that this should be the Insta360 Go 3. I have not received any review unit. I am not affiliated with them. I am not working with them on this campaign. So this is complete mystery to me as much as it is for you. And I'm just breaking down that one photograph, that one hint that they've given us. Sneak peek photo that they've shared on their website. So there's a lot of information there if we look carefully. Many hints are in front of you. I think we're going to have a very unique and interesting design this year for the Go 3. If this is the Go 3. I can actually say 90% I am quite confident that this is going to be the Go 3, unless this is a totally brand new release and they're going to name it something else, which doesn't actually make sense to do as they've got a successful brand, Insta360 Go. It only makes sense that this is the Go 3. So effectively, I think you're going to have two cameras or some sort of modular design. So a larger GoPro body where maybe the Go 3 will be docked into. It will make sense that it will actually be a dock so it can charge. It will be like a regular action camera, but at any point you can just pull out the Go 3 to use as a tiny portable camera. So maybe best of both worlds is what I'm seeing here. And that's what I can see in the larger images behind the thumb. Now looking at the picture of the action camera silhouette, how it gets smaller and smaller, that tells me this is likely to be a modular design. Now, if we imagine how that's possible, well, if I grab a regular action camera, and then if I grab the Go 2, which I have here, and if I imagine how can they implement this to make it into an action camera, I guess the front will have a dock built into it somehow, and I can't see this being housed vertically, as that doesn't look right. And another clue is they're holding the Insta360 Go camera horizontally behind the thumb. So I think that's going to dock into the modular unit horizontally. So I can imagine them going for a side design, something like this. This is what I'm imagining that they are doing. And that will give you a full-size action camera. And when you want a small camera, you maybe should be able to pull it out magnetically. And that will give you the tiny Go 3. I can imagine the ability to remove the tiny Go 3 camera from the main unit anytime you need that small camera. I'm just going all out on what I think this is going to be. I have no idea. Okay, so if I do get anything right, then all good. I've worked very closely with this brand, covering all their past cameras. So I guess I have a very good idea on how they work and what to expect. Now, there is more predictions we can do. Some of these predictions can be quite obvious because of the trend of what they do so far. So the Insta360 Go 1 was a 1080p action camera. Then they launched the Go 2 and they managed 1440p. So basically slightly under 2K resolution video capture at 50 frames per second. So I think the Go 3, to bring it to the next level, has to have that 4K resolution. And that will really be tiny revolution, taking it a step further. Seeing that action camera style body, that tells me more power, because when you're holding a full-size action camera, usually a GoPro style design, you feel that it's going to be at least 4K. They're not going to be 1080p action cameras. So my theory on the action camera body being dock station seems very likely based on what they have shown us in the picture. I love innovative technology. I'm also expecting this team to produce some sort of screen on the new Go 3 model. Now, we've never had a screen on any of the previous Go models. So if you just imagine if there is an action camera body, you flip it around, there should be a screen on the back. That's expected with most action cameras. No idea how it's going to work or how they're going to implement it, but it should naturally have a screen on the back. So you can use it as a regular action camera. Every time you dock the Go 3, screen turns on when you're filming. Sounds amazing if it's true, guys. Another wish I have, and I'm not expecting them to be able to do this. Maybe they can, I don't know. But imagine if that screen was not just flat. Imagine it flipped upwards so you can actually do vlogs with it. It's wishful thinking, guys. I got no idea if they can do this. But this is a few theories I'm coming up with, a few things that I wish that they do introduce. I want a screen this time. So Insta360, I'm just praying that you guys give us a screen. Now, if you have a look at their own promo video, this is the final scene. And I've slowed it right down. And if you look carefully, you can actually see the real screen on the back of the action camera. So I took a screenshot, and with the help of Photoshop, I messed around with the image to make it more visible. And now you can clearly see we do have a screen on the back. It's got black bezels. It almost looks like the screen is not actually attached to the back of that unit. And what makes me think that is the bezels, the size, but also that it doesn't take up all the space on the back like other action cameras. It leaves a bit of space on top, but also right at the top of the action camera you can see what looks like possibly a hinge. So if that is a hinge, we can see one side, the other side is totally blacked out, but if that is a hinge on that side, it means you can flip that screen upwards in theory, allowing you to vlog. So I really pray that this is true. I will literally buy this camera straight away if that is the case. So I'm not sure what to call it. Is it an action camera? Is it a camera mod? But there are a lot of hints in this video. For those who are following this brand, they're very obvious hints. Let's see what happens. So that's my theory. I'm breaking down their sneak peek image. I've never made a theory video before, but when I see a product launch being sneak peeked like this, I get talking. I get talking with my mates. I get talking with my family, and most of the time, I say over 80% of the time, I get a lot of things right. I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet, but there is a good chance that some of the things I'm saying might actually come true. There is also a chance it won't come true, so don't give me a dislike to this video if it's not true. We're just talking tech here. I've got a passion for tech. You guys have got a passion for tech, and we're just talking tech. So we'll continue this conversation in the comments. Now, unfortunately, Insta360 forgot to send me a review unit, so I guess that's why I am excited as much as you guys probably are. If I had the Go 3 or whichever action camera this is lying on the desk, my excitement would not have been as much as it is right now. So I have no idea what's coming. I have no idea what the camera is going to look like. I just have a whole bunch of theories based on what they have shared. I definitely have a strong gut feeling that it's surely going to be Insta360 Go 3, unless they are introducing a totally new tiny revolution camera, which makes less sense. What do you guys think? Are you excited about the Insta360 Go 3? Let me know in the comments what you feel is coming, what sort of features you're going to expect. Will they have 4K video? Will it have a screen this time? Do you agree with my thoughts with the modular design? What are you guys thinking after seeing the sneak peeks? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.